Another day, another Florida man story, this time involving a Florida classic car shop owner who owned a store up in upstate New York. This guy has been sentenced to 2 years behind bars in a federal penitentiary for a $2.5 million restoration fraud case. What happened? Why did he do it? And is this a fair punishment? Let's have a look here on the channel as always, guys. Clark P. Rittersbach, who is a 51-year-old from Cape Coral, just got slapped with a 2-year federal prison stint after running what prosecutors called a straight-up con job through his classic car shop in upstate New York. Turns out that his high-end restoration business, which is called Concourse Classic Motor Cars in Macedon, was just a little bit more than a fancy front. This guy somehow made over $2 million from clients across the globe, money for a dream car makeover that either barely started or in some cases never happened at all. But this wasn't a harebrained scheme, it was actually pretty well thought out, or as well thought out as what a criminal enterprise could be, of course. Because Rittersbach played the long game here. He leant hard on the fact that some restorations take very long periods of time, particularly if you've got a very rare classic car, which if you're going for something high-end like this, it could take years to find the right part and work on it so well to make it look like it's just come out of the factory in the 1950s, for example. Now, of course, with most of the owners involved in this living across the globe and having so much money that they can literally shovel it into their fireplace and keep themselves warm in the winter, he basically just played the long game with that, firing off emails all the time whenever they inquired about it. And given the fact they had so much money and was so lax with things, they just thought, well, it'll take as long as it'll take, and he just kept doing it. He also basically made up a load of lies about jobs being far more complicated than what they actually were, when in reality he hadn't even touched the car. For example, in 2019, someone wired him $25,000, all to be told shortly after that the engine in his Porsche was actually destroyed. But he would never even know because the hood wasn't even popped on it, it never even got touched. But eventually it all caught up with him. Someone must have told the police and they inquired about the nature of this business, and eventually he was rightfully arrested for what he's done. So he had $2.5 million. I mean, that's a lot of money, man, basically to do no work. It was always going to come crashing down like a house of cards, but he kept it going for quite some time. It was going clearly for at least 6 years, given that happened in 2019 right there. But yeah, your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Dodgy garages. What's your most notable case when it comes to this? If you heard anything about it on this kind of scale, I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below as always. Like, share, comment, subscribe, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.